Hello, and welcome to this edition of Canton Contact. I'm your host, Peg Stevens. Today's program will showcase Canton's 32nd Annual Liberty Fest, which will take over Heritage Park June 12th through 14th. Joining me now with all the exciting details is Canton Recreation and Performing Arts Manager, Laura Mortier. Laura, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me. It's been a while. I'm excited to be back.
Yeah. Well, I see on the calendar that Liberty Fest is fast approaching.
Yes.
Why don't you start by giving us an overview of what folks can expect this year?
Yeah, we're super excited. We're closing in on less than a month away from the festival. Like you had mentioned, we're looking at June 12th, 13th, and 14th in Heritage Park. And people who come regularly are going to be excited because all of their fan favorites are there. But then for our guests, it's an opportunity for us to showcase the community, all that we have to offer, and really a fun way to kick off the summer. So you're going to see all new things, your fan favorites, all wrapped up into 3 wild and long days that we're very excited about. So some of our highlights, per usual, are our Friday night fireworks. That's the biggest attraction. I think most of our residents and our visitors to the festival do realize now that we have officially switched over to having fireworks on Friday. Those start around 10 p.m. when it gets actually dark, so that it amplifies the show. We, just as a reminder, we did switch this to Friday so that if there is ever a chance of severe weather, that we have an opportunity to light those fireworks the next day on Saturday. So that is probably one of our biggest highlights and what is most exciting. And then our carnival, right? That's a big, big attraction for everyone. That will be there all 3 days, starting at 1 p.m. on Thursday, 1 p.m. on Friday, and then we open at 10 a.m. on Saturday for the carnival. New this year with that, we're pretty excited. We want to keep the festival family friendly and safe, and we want when you to come there, you feel that. And our large crowds, because of all the awesome things, have attracted a lot of people, and that can make people uneasy, right? So we've done a couple things in the carnival area that we're really hoping that spreads that crowd out. We're separating our thrill rides that are really designed for the older crowd away from the family zone, the kids zone, where our littles are running around, to really try to spread those groups out. Also, we really want the thrill rides and the lines in those areas to consist of consumers. We want people to be there because they are riding the rides, right? So in this new thrill zone area, we are going to ask that anybody that's in that and in lines has a wristband or tickets that they're actually going to be riding the rides. If parents need to or want to accompany their children and they don't have that, that's okay. An adult there without a wristband is okay. It's, the children, we really want to make sure that they're there for the right reasons, right? So that's kind of a big change there, and I think is going to make everybody feel more comfortable and just a better festival experience, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then our stages is another big highlight, just full of tons of entertainment for all ages. Bands and DJs and dance groups. Our international festival comes back and is there on Saturday to really highlight the awesome cultural tapestry that we have here in Canton. So yeah, it's going to be jam-packed and it's exciting.
Something
We're ready.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that a festival of this magnitude it requires a lot of help.
Yeah.
Who are this year's sponsors?
Yeah, we are wildly grateful for our sponsors. So presenting this year, new to Canton, which I'm sure everybody has seen or at least heard of, is Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. They're a presenting sponsor and putting forth so much work to make this festival happen. One of our other major sponsors is the Michigan National Army Guard. They are sponsoring for our 2nd year in a row our beautiful firework display. We have Weather Guard Windows, who are our shuttles. We have courtesy shuttles throughout the park that will take people from the parking lots closer to the park. So thank you to Weather Guard. We have Menchie's frozen yogurt out of Canton that is sponsoring our amphitheater live stage. And then we have Schoolcraft College again back doing our Canton live stage too. So we're just really grateful that we have community members, businesses that see the benefit in this festival, not just to get their name out there, but to know really what it does for the community. And yeah, we're just really, really grateful and appreciative of their support.
Absolutely. And I understand IKEA is helping out with
They are, yeah. So they provide a really cool thing that we've done for several years. It's our parent tent. If you no offense to any dads out there, but if you are a mom and you are out and about in a public place and you don't have somewhere to, change your baby's diaper or to feed your child, that can be a challenge on grounds like that. So IKEA has created a parent tent, which allows moms and dads or caregivers to use that space privately to help take care of their child. The nice part about that too is that is next to our rest and relax tent that's put on right here by our own therapeutic recreation program. It is for anyone that maybe have sensory overload concerns or just really needs a break. That tent is full of fidgets and bouncy chairs and headphones and weighted blankets and communication maps if maybe somebody is nonverbal. So those tents really serve to accommodate our festival goers.
So you've mentioned the sensory overload.
Yes.
I understand that you have special sensory-friendly hours.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that?
I love the sensory hours. And again, this is not just for somebody necessarily with sensory concerns, right? This can be a parent with a young child. The lights and all of the loud noises and sounds and music and horns of our carnival are turned off the first 2 hours every day. So from 1 to 3 on Thursday and Friday, and then from 10 to 12 on Saturday, it'll be sensory-free zone for our carnival.
Excellent. Now, in terms of kids' activities, are you bringing back your Family Fun Day?
We are. So, oh my gosh, and I'm glad you said that because that is our other big sponsor that I did not mention. So a huge thank you because they are active with us throughout the entire season is Trinity Health, the IHA Medical Group. They are sponsoring our Family Fun Day, which is on Saturday from 10 to 3. We have 12 different community groups that are coming out and wanting to share, first of all, right, what their organization does and how they give back and support the community. But then they also have free children's activities. So whether that's face painting or a craft or a game, they'll be set up near the carnival providing those opportunities for our goers.
Excellent. And I was so thrilled to see that you are providing a Jurassic experience.
Yes,
Jurassic Kingdom
we do.
Experience.
Yeah, so
what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Jurassic Kingdom is going to be on Saturday. They're going to have showtimes 5, 7, and 9 p.m. at our Canton Live stage, which is again on the north side of the park near the carnival. And it is a interactive dinosaur show, and they have these large dinosaurs that are very lifelike that they'll perform the show, but then there's opportunities for interaction after and picture taking and touching the dinosaurs. They also have some really cool, like a sales table with some neat fossil things that can be for purchase too. And it will be a very, very vibrant performance, and I think fun for everybody.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you mentioned there are 2 shows?
There's actually 3 shows.
3 shows?
Yeah, 5, 7, and 9 on Saturday night.
Excellent. And where in the park should they head towards?
Yeah, a lot of those family-related items are all going to be on the north side of the park. So behind the Canton Administration Building and behind the fire station. That's where you're going to find your carnival, more of your children's entertainment, though the IHA Family Fun Day. And then the south side of the park, a little bit more behind the library, is where you see a little bit more of your adult festival goers. I'm not saying it's designated that way, it just tends to be how it kind of falls because we have our marketplace around the pond. So it's an opportunity for festival goers to shop, to learn about some local businesses, see some really cool artisan work. There's food trucks over there, and there's also our beer tent. So a lot of those activities tend to be on that side of the park.
Excellent. Now, speaking of the beer tent,
Yeah.
I understand that you have a lot of nonprofit groups that are helping out.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, our main nonprofit and partnership is with the Partnership for the Arts, and they operate out of the Village Arts Factory, and they take over the operations of the beer tent for us, which we're very grateful for. And what's really neat is they offer the opportunity to other service organizations to come and help pour beer. And after doing that, then some of the proceeds goes back to their own organization. So whether that's a church or a local service club, we have several lined up that are supporting that and helping. So not only can you get a fresh cold brew, but you're also supporting a lot of local Canton nonprofits and service organizations, which is really neat.
Oh, that's wonderful. And speaking of the beer tent, I understand that you're doing a cornhole tournament close by?
Yeah, so new this year, we've hired a company actually to come in and run the tournament. If you are not that into cornhole, that's okay. We have a social category too, so you can just come for fun. And then there's a competitive category too. So it's a $40 buy-in for the team. You can pre-register online right now through our registration system. And there'll be cash prizes for the competitive team winners and then gift prizes for the social winners. That will happen right there in the beer tent area. You do not need to be 21 to play, just obviously 21 to have a drink in your hand. So we're inviting all novice and expert cornhole players to come out and try that on Saturday.
Oh, how fun. And speaking of fun, will you be bringing back bingo?
Bingo, yeah. Thursday night, we kind of pair that along with our senior picnic. So our senior Club 55 picnic takes place right on the festival grounds, and then an opportunity for bingo after. So it is our Optimist Club of Canton who is putting that on. Again, all the proceeds from your bingo cards will go back to them to support our community. And that will take place Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening, 2 different sessions of bingo. And there's opportunities to purchase different packages of cards too.
Wonderful. There really is something for everyone.
There really is, yeah.
Now, circling back to the carnival, I understand that you have discounted wristbands available online, basically through Thursday morning.
Yeah, the start of the festival.
Okay,
yeah.
so Thursday morning, where can they go to get these special discounts?
Yeah, so really this and all of our information, they're going to want to visit CantonLibertyFest.com. There's a bunch of different tabs for all the different things that we offer, and if you were to click on the carnival tab, you're going to see the link for those tickets. There are the pre-discounts now, so you are going to get them cheaper. The other really important thing to note is if you know you are a 3-dayer where you're going to come all 3 days and participate, especially in the carnival, you are going to want to pre-buy that mega wristband. It is cheaper for all 3 days, and it's valid for those 3 days, although it is only available prior to the festival. So you do want to hop online and get that now before Thursday, the 12th.
Excellent. And I believe the cutoff time is 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Sure.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yes.
Now, Laura, we're almost out of time, so if you wouldn't mind just kind of recapping the festivals for folks and, again, telling them where they can get all the details.
Yeah. So we're excited to have everybody back out for the 32nd Annual Liberty Fest in Heritage Park, June 12th, 13th, and 14th. A huge thank you to all of our sponsors, especially Raising Cane's for being our presenting sponsor this year. And really, like I said, it is a safe, it is a fun, it is a family-oriented festival that we hope that our residents and our local guests come to partake in. And you can get all the information you need at CantonLibertyFest.com.
Excellent. Laura, thank you so much for giving us a sneak preview of all that's taking place during Canton's 32nd Annual Liberty Fest.
Thank you. We'll see you out there in the park.
You got it. We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
Here's how not to turn safely. Driving, and cutting off a cyclist. Not cool. Also, dangerous. Half of bicycle and pedestrian crashes occur at intersections. Look, wait, turn. Yield to people walking and biking before you turn. It's the law, and it's much cooler. Learn more at safestreetsmi.org.
Hey kids, come join me every third Saturday of the month for Bartlett's Family Fun Activity Day. Whoa! Kids Club meets from noon to 1:30 p.m. Every Kids Club has a different exciting activity, from field trips, nature activities, playing sports, to celebrating my birthday. Tell your parents to go to summeronthepark.org for all details and to sign up. See you there! Whoa!
Welcome back to Canton Contact. My next guest is here to tell us about several fitness activities as well as some fabulous food truck options that will be available at this year's Canton Liberty Fest. Joining me now with all the details is Health and Wellness Recreation Specialist Sarah Pushies.
Hi.
Sarah, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I was thrilled to see that you are bringing back some of the fitness opportunities that Liberty Fest is known for. So why don't you start by telling us about your special Zumba event?
Yeah, so we're bringing back the Zumba event this year. It's going to be at on the north side at the Schoolcraft Live stage from 9 to 10 p.m. on the very first night. That's Thursday night. Come excited and ready to go in your glow outfits. If you have any neon, people like to wear neon outfits. If you don't and you just want to come as you are, that's fine too. All ages can come and all fitness levels are welcome. Dance away the night and have some good times.
Oh, absolutely. Now, is there a fee to attend the Glow Zumba?
Nope, if you're in the park, you're welcome to come.
Oh,
Yep.
excellent. So again, that's Thursday night from 9 to 10. So
Yep.
great way to spend a summer night in Heritage Park, getting healthy. And I understand, I've gone before in the years past. Will it be as energetic? I mean, good music and great instructors?
Oh, it's so energetic. They even let some people up on the stage, and it's really just a good time.
Oh, it
Yeah.
sounds like it.
Yeah.
Well, switching gears a little bit, I know Liberty Run is back again. What can you tell us about those events?
Yeah, so the Canton Liberty Run is hosted by Running Fit. And this year, very similar to last year, it's going to be on Saturday morning. The 5K starts at 8 a.m. The 10K starts at 8:30 a.m. And then they have a 1 mile kids run, fun run at 10 a.m. But they do suggest that you get there early so that you can park. You're going to want to park either at the Summit parking lot or at the library. And then the races will kick off. And then after the race, they have a pancake breakfast that is included in your ticket. Or if you're over 21, you can get a beer at the beer garden starting at 10 a.m.
Oh, excellent. Now, is registration still an option? Can folks still register for it if they haven't already?
Great question. Yes, you can even register the day of. You can just show up and register. But you can also register at Packet Pickup. So Packet Pickup is Friday, June 13th from 1 to 3 p.m. at Summit on the Park in that little horseshoe area there. Just drive to Summit on the Park. You'll see there'll be a tent and people waving you down, and you can pick up your packet there. You can also register there if you need to. Again, you can register on race day if you'd like, or you can go to cantonlibertyrun.com and register today.
Oh, wonderful. Now, I know in years past they've offered themed awards. Are they doing that again this year?
I'm not sure if they're doing that, but I know they're doing age group awards for sure.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they like red, white, and blue outfits.
Yeah.
The most patriotic
Yes.
outfits. So.
Yep. Try to wear your red, white, and blue, and I'll be one of the people cheering you on if you do show up for the run. So.
Excellent. And I understand there's a donation opportunity.
Yeah. So if you bring a canned good, they're collecting food for the Open Door Ministries. It's a local food pantry.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about another festival favorite, your food trucks. What can we look forward to this year?
Definitely one of my favorites is food. Okay, so lot to unpack here, but on Thursday the selling time is 4 to 10, Friday the selling time is 1 to 11, and Saturday the selling time is 12 to 10. So we have lots of new trucks this year. One of them is called Masonwurst, which is a German and French food truck. They're going to offer some bratwurst and all of that type of authentic food. We also have Bamboo Canton, which is going to have the bursting boba tea and the jelly tea that everyone loves. Along with a lot of our favorites, we have Meltdown Creamery, Keek's Food Truck, Sweet and Sticky Barbecue. If you like ribs, Sweet and Sticky's the place to go for sure. KG's African Cuisine, some hamburger ones, and our usual J&J concession and a pretzel bakery.
Oh, yum. It sounds like something for everyone is available.
We do try to get something for everybody. Yep, we'll also have halal too.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah, we are out of time, but if folks want more information about these fitness options as well as the food offerings, where should they go?
The website for the Canton Liberty Fest, I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, CantonLibertyFest.com.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about these special events at this year's Liberty Fest.
Thanks for having me.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Canton Contact.
This program has been produced by King Community Productions.